Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alva if you guys are new here, and if you guys are not new, then welcome back you guys. For today, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me story time using new products as well. I have the new Urban Decay Beached products. I have some new Smashbox in collaboration. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Vlada MUA. She is extremely talented. I have some of the items right here. They're absolutely gorgeous. I also have some new items from Ellie Splash Milk Makeup, that Kush mascara that they came out with. Without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I'm also today, my topic of choice is gonna be some story times about my crazy sister. This video is dedicated to my sister, Lisa. Love her so much. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I do have my brows on, and I actually used new products today. I used this Kat Von D pomade. I love this, by the way, in medium brown, along with the brush from Kat Von D as well. This is the 02 brush. Wait, 70? 70 brush. My bad, you guys. And I loved it. I did go over it a little bit with Benefit Goof Proof, just because it's very thick, and I like kind of filling out blotchy spots. And I also used Benefit's Ready Set Brow to set my brows. I have not moisturized my face. I thought I would include this part. This is a cream from L'Occitane, which is kind of like a more, I would say, luxury brand. I've seen them in some malls. I live here in Vegas, and they have one here in Fashion Show, which is like a really popular mall here in Las Vegas. It's on the Strip. In case any of you guys ever come to Vegas, I would recommend to go to the Fashion Show mall. It's really nice. So basically, the main story of today's video is going to be the time she actually fought for me. My sister is 11 years older than I am. She was born in the year 83. Her name is Liza, but we all call her Lisa. A funny story about that is my dad he didn't really like pronouncing Liza, so he told my mom, I'm just going to call her Lisa. So we all call her Lisa, and she's in her 30s. She has 2 kids, my niece and my nephew. Love them so much. I'm going to be applying some eye cream right here. This one is from V2, and it's a very like luxurious eye cream. I loves it. She is around 30, but we've been like best friends, sisters, since I was like 12 years old. And I kind of want to say that when I was going through like a very awkward stage in my life, I didn't really have a lot of friends, to be honest. My sister was like, do you like want to hang out with someone? Do you want to talk to someone? And she was there for me, and ever since then we've been really close. I have multiple sisters though, and I have one brother, so that's some information for you guys. I'm also going to now be priming my face with Smashbox primer water. So the time she actually fought for me, my sister's always kind of been a hothead. Like, she's not someone that you want to, you know, get in a problem with, because she's kind of crazy and she will fight. I don't know about now. She's definitely calmed down. I will say though, like, sometimes if we're going to a club or we go to the club, last time we went, there was people like bumping in, and she was so annoyed at people bumping into her, and I was like, yo, relax, it's normal. We're in a club, people are gonna get close to you, it's Vegas, it's the weekend, don't freak out. And she was like so annoyed. All right, I'm gonna be using Grwm Cosmetics Essential High Cream Creme Foundation. I love this. This is in the shade Latte, and this foundation is very like thick and extremely full coverage, so I don't need anything more than this. So she's very hot-headed, and the time she actually fought for me, I want to say I was like 16 years old. I'm not like proud that she fought for me either. I don't condone violence. I don't think violence is the answer for most cases, to be quite honest, unless you're defending yourself. But this happened a long time ago, and it's kind of just like a crazy story that I thought I would talk about on here. So I was around 15, 16 years old. I was hanging out with my friend Eunice. This was when I lived in San Diego, which is where I was like born and raised, my hometown. And she was at soccer practice, my sister, and I was hanging out with my friend. We were like at the liquor store by our church, and these girls were making fun of me and my friend for what we were wearing, me and Eunice. And these were like pretty heavy girls. They were pretty large girls. I want to say that they were like 3 times my size. I think they were a lot older than we were too. And they were like bullying us and making fun of us for what we were wearing. And I think I was just like really annoyed. But me and my friend didn't want to like fight them or anything. So I called my sister. I don't remember why exactly. I don't remember calling her so she could come fight. I remember like calling her about something during that time. And I was like, yeah, I'm here with Eunice. I think I was asking if she could pick me up, if she could pick up me and Eunice. And I was like, hey Liz, like, where are you? I'm here with Eunice. These girls are like making fun of us. And she was like, she was coming home from soccer practice and she goes, where are you? And I'm like, I'm here at the liquor store. And she's like, okay, I'll be right there. And I was like, from her tone, I already knew, like, I say like, look, from her tone, I knew that she was capable of popping off. And I was kind of scared but excited. My little 16-year-old butt was kind of here for the drama. So she gets there and these girls are not fazed by her. My sister is shorter than me. Lisa is like 4'11". She weighs about 120 pounds, probably less than I do. She's a little girl. Like, she might be 30 and she might be a grown woman, but she's very little in her stature. During that time, she was probably like 27 or something. And again, she's hot-headed. These girls are like staring at her because they now saw that like someone like was gonna come pick us up. Okay guys, now I'm gonna go ahead and apply my concealer. This is by Milk Makeup in the shade Light. I love this concealer. It's pretty new, I would say. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it underneath my eye, the bridge of my nose, my chin, all of that shenanigans. These girls start talking crap to Liz. Like, oh yeah, I was telling your sister like this and this and that. I was making fun of them, like, and what are you gonna do about it type of attitude. Liz started like snapping back at them and like making fun of them and talking mess to them back. And things spiraled out of there. They ended up going outside the liquor store, and this whole time me and Eunice are like watching and observing, kind of scared. We were trying to go. She was definitely, now that I think about it, giving us a ride home. They were really shocked that my sister was taking it like to that level with them because she was so little. And I don't know what happened, that I think one of them goes like, okay, throw the first punch then. So Lisa, being Lisa, does throw the first punch. I shouldn't laugh. Oh my god, I should not laugh. And they start fighting. They start throwing them hands. Oh my god, it was crazy. It all happened so fast. I was not expecting it whatsoever. If you guys are wondering, Lisa is a Leo, by the way, with the Libra moon. So that's that. I remember just being like on the sidelines with Eunice, like, what the fuck is going on? Because they're on the floor now, and it's this girl who's so much bigger than my sister, like literally 3 times her size. And they're fighting, and it looks like it's gonna be like a pretty fair fight. Like, no one looks like they're getting super beat up. It doesn't look like, you know, crazy. Like, it's, you know, those fights where it's like one person and you could tell the other person's getting like super fucked up. Sorry for my language. It didn't look like that. It looked like they were like just brawling out, and it was all happening so quick. At this point, my nephew is like, Mom, get in the car. This is so terrible. My sister gets on top of this girl. I don't know how. I do not know how she manages to get on top of this girl and like pin her down, and she's like scratching her, and she somehow made this girl like bleed from her eyes or something. So people come and they separate, like people from our church come, from the church come and like separate my sister and this random girl. I was just like, I couldn't believe that she had actually gotten in a fight. I kind of remember expecting her to maybe talk shit to them back or be on some leave my little sister alone stuff, but she literally fought. And I remember just being in complete shock because I had heard stories from her fighting before when she was like 14, 15. I was like a baby during that time, but I never actually thought that, like, I guess, not that she wasn't down like that. I knew that she was the type to be hot-headed, but I was just in shock. And I remember they finally got off, and the girl was like telling my sister that, telling Liz that she was gonna call the cops and I don't know what, and Lisa just like laughing at her. Oh my god, I'm remembering now, I'm having flashbacks. Lisa like laughing at this girl like, oh my gosh, she's crazy. And me and Eunice were just like, the entire time, it was crazy. That was definitely a crazy part. We went home. She was completely unbothered. I was surprised. That is when I learned that it does not matter your size. If you could fight, you could fight. And I don't even know if I could fight, to be honest. I haven't fought in a very long time. Since like high school. But that is when I learned that like, if you could fight, you could fight. It doesn't matter if you're little. You could defend yourself. Go take some self-defense classes. So in case, God forbid, you're ever in a situation like that, you could defend yourself. My sister would call boyfriends and be like, you asshole, blah, blah, blah. Okay, funny story. So me and Ruben, we dated when we were kids, obviously. We were like 15 years old at the time. No, I was 17 going on 18. Go ahead and... Yeah, I think I was 17 going on 18. We had already been dating for like 2 years. But I was kind of being like messy in our relationship during that time. I'm just gonna say, I was kind of doing him dirty. Not necessarily like cheating on him, but just being shady and not being serious while he wanted to like be serious with me. So he got tired of my shit. And he pulled some super Aries like fire sign move. And he broke up with me the day before my birthday. Literally, no. He broke up with me on my birthday. It was May 18. No, May 19, my birthday. My birthday's coming up. What's up, birthday girls? It was, I'm going to apply a little bit more foundation before I set it. And I'm using the MAC Cosmetics Patrick Star Powder. So, it was May 19. I want to say 2010 or 11. And Ruben, being Ruben, tired of me. When Ruben gets tired of you, he'll like cut you off. So he broke up with me. It was like the day before my birthday. He was like, you know what? You're not taking this relationship seriously. Like, this was supposed to be a serious relationship. You're kind of treating it like a side thing. So I don't want to like do this anymore with you. And he broke up with me. And I was so in shock and like hurt, but in shock. I knew I deserved it, but I still like... It's like, how could you do this? You know, even though I deserved it. I hella deserved it. Lisa just being like my sister, blinded by being my sister. Like, it was to the point where like when that happened, my cousin did not side with me. She was like, you know what? You messed up in this relationship. I'm still hella cool with Ruben. My cousin Shubi. She's like, I'm still hella cool with Ruben. She even like took Ruben to the beach with his ex and their little friends. Like, knowing that we had broke up, because she was like, you're the one that messed up this relationship. Like, I'm not going to stop being his friend because... you know, y'all had your little mess. Like, you're the one at blame. I'm not mad at him. And I was like, whatever, you're right, I guess. Even though I, like, low-key was being stubborn about it. So my sister, like, they got into it. Like, she called them and she went... I was, like, crying in the Walmart parking lot. I was crying my little heart out in the Walmart parking lot. Oh, Lisa, Ruben broke up with me. I swear, if I ever need anyone to, like, defend me like a girl... My sister and my mom are always the first people I go to. But I want to say that I'm pretty grown now and I don't, like... reach out to them to be like defending me, but during my teenage years I definitely was kind of a brat and I would like be like, Liz. So she calls him and is like, you asshole, blah blah blah, I don't want to see you trying to get back with her. Like, so much drama. And Ruben till this day makes fun of her. He like would be like, yeah, I remember when Lisa called me, even though you were the one fucking up, she called me mad at me. And it's just funny now, like when we think about it. But yeah, she definitely has always had my back till this day, and I have her back too. Like, the thing is, she never expects anything. Like, she doesn't like putting me in like situations like that because she knows I'm not good. But when it comes down to like relationships or guys that she has dated or talked to or people she's been with, like, I am one that if you hurt her, it's gonna be very hard for me to like you. I will move on to eyeshadow. My bad, you guys. I used Benefit Stay Don't Spray. My bad. Stay Don't Stray eyeshadow primer, and now I'm going to be using the Urban Decay new bleached eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like, and I'm going to get a little bit closer. It's really pretty. And I just set my eyeshadow with the Wet n Wild highlight and contour. I'm going to let this bake for a little bit. I am going to go ahead and go in with the color Daybreak right here. I'm going to go with my crease. So her current boyfriend, I didn't like him for a while because I felt like from things she had told me, I was so annoyed by him, and it definitely took time for him to grow on me, because I'm one that will be like, listen, like, this is my sister, you better not break her heart, or I will get in her ear and I will give her proper advice, because I feel like if anything, the air and fire in her astrology, or just the person that she is she has more of a hard time with like relationships. She could be like easily persuaded. Let me stop before I spill all her tea. And I will say, like, she's a lot calmer now. She's the type that used to pop off. She won't pop off anymore. Like, she'll keep her cool, which I'm proud of her. Now I'm gonna get the color Heatwave, which is right here, and put this on the outer edge of my eye. The brush that I used prior to this color is a brush from Time Cosmetics, and it doesn't have, oh yeah, the 203. This one is from BH Cosmetics, and it's number 6. So I'm gonna apply this on the outer edge of my eye. I'm trying to think of other times where like she's gotten into stuff because of me. We'll go to like Walmart or Target, and if people are like staring at us or staring at me, or like she thinks they're staring at us, she'll pull funny crap and be like, oh my god, like this was before I even did like YouTube or anything. She'll be like, are you famous or something? People just can't stop staring at you, but like in a funny way, being really loud to give that person an idea. And now tell her, shut up, like shut up, you're embarrassing me, you're being so loud. It's just funny, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna get now the color Double Dip, which is this really pretty blue, and apply this like in the center of my lid. It's just a really pretty blue. I'm gonna try and put it like, there we go, like right there. That protective like nature has definitely crossed now into me and the little kids, or they're not little anymore. The kids in our family, I will protect them like crazy. If I hear about them getting bullied in school, I get so mad. Like, I want to do something about it. Like, confront the kids that's bullying parents or do something, but I know I like shouldn't. And obviously they have their parents, and their parents defend them, and the kids, you know, there's proper ways to go about things, but I get so mad. Like, it's interesting. And I kind of just think like, oh my god, when I have kids, like, they're gonna be like, Mom, you need to calm the hell down because you are so dramatic. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and get a really pretty gold. This is called 16th Street. It is right here. Yeah, right above the blue one. And I'm going to apply that like in my inner corner. Just a little bit. Like a little bit, because it is a little dark. So you don't want to darken up the inner corner, at least for me. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of the plunge color and wedge right here, these two colors underneath on the outer corner. I'm kind of mixing colors at this point, like just a tad bit, and just to give me a little bit of blend. There we go. I remember like my biggest thing was just feeling really bad for my nephew because he was so like scared, and I feel like now Lisa would definitely like double consider it. But I think she was just so caught up in like the moment of it, and she's definitely like worked on her anger and stuff. And my mom was kind of the same way. Like, my mom was someone that I would feel bad for people that crossed me or my sisters, because my mom would like definitely, her claws would come out and she would be so protective of us. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get this Wet n Wild palette, and I'm going to get the light banana shade and go underneath and try and brighten up my eye as much as possible. Sometimes I feel that with these colors, like the blues and stuff, it could get a little bit like, not chalky, but like cool tone. So I like to try and brighten up my face as much as possible. I went ahead and put a little bit of blue glitter on my lid, again by Urban Decay. This is their heavy metal liners in the shade Gamma Ray. I think this eye needs a little bit more, so I'm going to go ahead and dip dab. I've been noticing a lot of people have been doing like playlist videos. I love music, you guys. Sorry, I'm like looking for my mascara as I talk to you guys. Let me find, oh, here it is, the Kush mascara. Kush, and we smoked that Kush. Do you guys remember that Lil Wayne song? Talking about music. I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. This is from Milk Makeup. This is a vegan mascara. They replaced the beeswax, I want to say, with CBD oil, so I'm really curious to see how it works. I'm sure it will be good. So it's definitely light, like light volume. It feels kind of nice and not clumpy at all. I've been seeing people do playlist videos. I kind of want to do one. I love music. I listen to music. If it was up to me, I would be listening to music like 24/7. I try not to be that annoying with my music and have like the entire house well, Ruben and my roommate like forced to listen to the same shit that I've been listening to. I will listen to music all day, you guys. I was just making a joke the other day that the FBI agent who watches me is probably tired of listening to SZA's album Control, because I swear, you guys, that's all I was listening to for like ever. I probably have heard that album Control like 20 times. I'm not even kidding. Okay, for my lashes, I'm gonna go ahead. I just applied the Kush mascara like as a base, but for my actual lashes, I have a pair here that I wanted to use. It is called Trophy Wife by Icon. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on, get my glue. I love using this glue. This is called Callus eyeshadow glue. I know you could get it at Namies, you could get it online. I buy mine online. I've recently been really into Post Malone's album, Beer Bongs and Bentleys. You would think from like the title that it's like a party album, but there's actually a lot of emotional music in that one. There's a lot of good lyrics. It's like about a relationship or relationships. It's really good. I would recommend it. That's kind of what I've been listening to a lot lately. I've also been listening to Janelle Monáe's album. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Dirty Computer. It is so good. I'll go ahead and show you guys some of my favorite songs as these little lashes dry up. Let me go ahead and pull you guys my favorite current song from Janelle Monáe's album. And then I have like my gym playlist, which is a little bit more like rougher, if that makes sense. Rougher around the edges. So, gonna use MAC Studio Fix and just kind of move around my face.
I remember when you called me weird. We was in math class third.
So that is my favorite Janelle Monáe song at the moment. Pink is also really good. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my face with the Beach Bronzers by Urban Decay. Where did they go? So I'm gonna use, there's two shades. Here they are. I'm gonna use this one. This one's called Sun Kiss. And the brush that I'm using is from Time Out Late. Again, this one's 103. I love this one. I'm basically gonna use this to like contour my face. This is so good, by the way. I really like this bronzer. I want to say I'm sort of picky with bronzers as well. This is very like pop, but it's so good. I love it. I'll go ahead and show you guys now my Post Malone choices. I'm gonna go ahead and go on top with MAC. Give me some, just a little bit. I'm gonna use the Chloe Morello and Pixie Beauty palette. I'm gonna get the peach color up here. I think he's talking about his girl calling him while he's out being a hoe and spending his night. Beautiful. This was good too. Block for Me with Nicki Minaj. I like it. It's more like poppy. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this beautiful highlighter by Smashbox and Vlada. I'm not sure the name of it. It says here BB7. I'm on mine right now. I'm going to get it like this. Oh, it's not really picking up how I wanted to. There we go. So yeah, those are two albums that I recommend. Janelle Monáe, Dirty Computer, and Post Malone. I also really like Charlie XCX's new album, which is kind of old, but I'll go ahead. I feel like it's underrated. It needs more people to listen to it, stream her album. It needs to be a little bit more mainstream. I feel like she's big, I want to say in the UK, but not really as big as she should be here in the US. I think she's underrated. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with MAC? Why did I say it like that? MAC Cosmetics Fix Plus. Pop 2. That's the album. The Out of My Head is probably my favorite, which is like the main hit. I love it. Whenever I post this on my page, I get like, what song is that? And I'm like, it's Charlie XCX. Okay, I'm gonna be using Oak by MAC Cosmetics to line my lips. It's not new. Hot Beauty lipsticks are so good, you guys. These are like their liquid to matte lipsticks. They're called Permanent Pouts. I feel like they're underrated as well. I'm going to use this pink color. I feel like pink looks kind of nice with my hair, even though I'm wearing blue eyeshadow. This one is called Z. Did it erase? I think it just says Z. It says here Grwm. Got me doing all this stupid shit.
Got me doing all this stupid shit. You fuck me up like this. Sick of you getting into it. You fuck me up like this.
Got me doing all this stupid shit. This one's called Pale Baby. I'm mixing them, doing a cocktail. Just a little bit. I'm barely gonna dab into the palette Daybreak. And get the color Daybreak. My bad. I will like ramble a lot. And it's kind of bad sometimes. Oh, what a beautiful face. I feel like people make ugly faces for clickbait. I low-key just make them like naturally. Dios mío, I think I am done. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a little bit of lip gloss. This is Frankie Rose in the color Deception. I love this color. Just a little bit in the center. But yeah, I want to do like a video where I tell you guys like my favorite music when I was in high school and stuff. Some throwbacks. My music taste in high school was diverse. Like, please tell me I'm not the only one that was listening to Ohio's for the Lovers. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about. That emo, super emo music. Alright, you guys, so that is the makeup look. And that was my little get ready with me as I showed you guys some music that I like. And talked to you guys about my crazy sister, my crazy older sister. Comment down below if you want to see more get ready with me talk throughs like this where I pick little random topics. What do you guys want to hear me talk about? I'm willing to talk about anything and everything actually. So that sums up the video. If you're not subscribed and you like me so far, make sure to subscribe and join me here on YouTube. I post a lot of different content. If you like this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.